Yo, 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 what is going on YouTube? It is your boy GZTV, the second of 3 TV show episode reviews. We are talking about the season opener for season 4 for Stranger Things, episode 1, the Hellfire Club. And this is one of the most anticipated TV show releases, possibly one of the biggest box office releases of the year. Some great marketing from this company, a lot of brand deals going on, a lot of commercials, a lot of premieres, and yeah. If you guys didn't know, I am an avid Stranger Things watcher. I have watched all 3 of the seasons and 2 episodes of season 4, and we are going to be talking about those today. Very, very long episodes. Each episode is damn near a movie, pretty much a short film, which is absolutely fantastic. I am here for the content they are delivering. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Obviously, when you go into Netflix and you go to watch the season 4, they start with the recap of everything that happened, and it kind of reminded me what happened. But season 3 seems like a blur. We're on to pretty much a new story and some new monsters and stuff like that. Again, spoiler alert, if you didn't watch my Breaking Bad video, I do spoil things that happen in TV shows. I talk about the plot. So yeah, don't be don't be startled when I talk about things that happened. In the flashback to 1979, Dr. Martin Brenner is getting ready to work at Hawkins' lab. This is a crazy scene, one of the craziest ways to open up a season of a TV show, and it reveals a lot about one of the characters in the show. We will get to this in a few seconds. He is shown to be experimenting on several other children possessing supernatural abilities, and has a boy named Ten performing telekinetic task. I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. It feels like cruelty towards children, abuse, negligence. I don't know, but your work pants. I'll do what my mom said in a little bit. Sorry, Mom, I'm making a YouTube video. However, 10 senses Dr. Ellis and 6 are dead before a mysterious explosion knocks out Brenner and kills 10. So something crazy at the lab happens. Brenner awakens and makes his way to the Rainbow Room, during which he encounters most of the children and guards dead. He spots a fuming and bloodied 11, which makes Brenner believe she's responsible for the massacre, which she probably is. She's a very aggressive student in that building, and it shows throughout this show, actually. But yeah, that was a plot twist. I didn't know 11 did that. I think she managed to escape. 6 months after the events at Starcourt Mall, 11, Will Byers, Jonathan Byers, and Joyce Byers have moved to California, where 11 struggles with the loss of her powers while being routinely bullied by the other students. That really sucks for 11 because, she could have used those as tools, although she would have got caught and probably thrown somewhere. If someone figured out she had powers, it definitely would help with some of the struggles she experiences throughout the show here. One day, Joyce reveals a porcelain doll in the mail. Seemingly from Russia, she contacts Murray Bauman, the big science guy from the 3rd season as well. He's been in a lot of movies, I think. I have a feeling I know who plays that guy and what movies he's been in, but yeah. Who warns the doll could be impregnated with an explosive device. Joyce breaks the doll open and discovers a hidden note inside, which reveals that Hopper is alive now. They're not thinking that's real at first sight because obviously it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. And Hawkins, Mike Wheeler, Dustin Henderson, Lucas Sinclair, and Max Mayfield now attend Hawkins High School, so they kind of split up from each other. One group has 11, Will Byers, Jonathan Byers, Joyce, and the other group has Mike, Dustin. Hold on one second. All right. So one group, in their hometown, you have Mike Wheeler, Dustin Henderson, Lucas, Max, and the other group in California, you have Will, Jonathan, and Joyce and 11, like in one group. So they kind of split up, which was kind of crazy. It created a cool storyline aspect. I don't know, it's pretty interesting. Mike, Dustin, and Lucas have joined their school's Hellfire Club, which makes sense because they played Dungeons and Dragons a lot as kids, and it's a Dungeons and Dragons themed society led by the eccentric Eddie Munson. pretty weird guy, to be honest. Lucas has also joined the basketball team and struggles to make time between the two clubs when he reveals their championship game is the same night as the end of Eddie's campaign, so that's kind of interesting. As a result, Mike and Dustin seek the help of Lucas's sister Erica, who agrees to fill in Lucas's place. Who would have thought she played Dungeons and Dragons? As the campaign and the game occur concurrently, both Erica and Lucas score the winning shot for the respective teams, so pretty much the St. Clairs catch big W's in this episode. Pretty fire, if you ask me. Meanwhile, Max struggles with the loss of her brother Billy and frequently visits the office of the school counselor, Miss Kelly. She's definitely introverted. She definitely needs counseling. It's very sad to see her character shift this way, but her brother died, so obviously it's very sad. Chrissy Cunningham, a student on the cheerleading team, is haunted by visions of her family and a ticking grandfather clock, which is going to become a huge meme. I already see TikToks about it. The ticking clock, the hallucinations. It's a big hallucination for these monsters to attack their victims. That night, while buying drugs from Eddie, Chrissy is possessed and killed by a sentient humanoid creature from her visions as Eddie watches in horror. It's fucking terrible, to be honest. It's like, not in a bad way, like horrifying. It's pretty horrifying. It's a scary scene in the show. This show's turned into a horror show, and I'm all for it. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's got a cool twist on it. I like the fact that they're in high school now, and they're definitely maturing and going through those stages and showing their teenage struggles. I think that's really cool to harp on that. There's something to my... But, I mean, it's a really good episode. It's pretty solid. Initially, it was kind of weird seeing the characters being pulled apart. It felt like a forced thing to do to tell different stories. But after watching the first episode, Jesus Christ, okay. For watching the episode 1, the writing is really strong in the episode. The characters are always evolving. Character development is key. You witness several twists. Yeah, you see a crazy twist go on in this episode. It's very dark. It's a very mature. It's a very scary show. Like I said, there's more space for the characters to develop with the lengthier episodes. I think that's a big thing. I don't really have much else to say. Yeah. Wait, who's Joseph Quinn? Is he the guy that played Arthur? Wait, what? The fuck? Oh, Eddie Munson. The actor for Eddie Munson was like fantastic as well, developing a new character, introducing himself in the show. Sorry, I'm kind of jumbling on words, but that's kind of how I think of the episode. I have one more review for the second episode. Again, spoilers aware for up ahead. If you haven't watched episode 2, watch it, then come back and look at my review. But I am out. Very, very good season we have ahead of us, and we still have a whole nother volume. So we're looking at possibly